Hello, welcome to another class on English grammar. In our previous classes, we learnt about the present tense, all its four forms. In this class, in today's class, I'm going to talk about the past tense. Let's learn how sentences are formed, positive sentences, negative sentences, and interrogative sentences are formed in the past tense. Just like the present tense, the past tense too has four forms, four aspects. They are simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense. In this class, let's focus on this one, the first one, simple past tense. Now I am going to tell you how we form sentences, how we write sentences in the simple past tense. We use the second form of the verb we2, or past form of the verb we use when we make sentences in the simple past tense. Let me explain it with some examples. You can see here go, went, gone. Here went is the past form of the verb, go is the base form of the verb, v1, v2, v3. Present form of the verb, past form of the verb, past participle form of the verb. Write, wrote, written. Come, came, come. Eat, ate, eaten. Bring, brought, brought. Think, thought, thought. Play, played, played. Call, called, called. Help, helped, helped. Please note, when we make sentences in the simple past tense, we use the second form of the verb or past form of the verb. Ate, brought, thought, played, called, helped. Now let's learn how to form sentences in the simple past tense using the second form of the verb. Before getting into the topic, before learning how to make sentences in the simple past tense, let's find out the difference between simple past tense and simple present tense. As I explained in my class on the simple present tense, in the simple present tense, we use the base form of the verb. When the subject is I, we, you, and they, we write the base form of the verb. But when the subject changes, when the subject is he, she, and it, we add s or es to the verb. To give you an example, I like coffee and he likes coffee. But in the simple past tense, we use the past form of the verb. There are many examples here. When you go through them, it will become clear to you. You will have a clear idea about the simple past tense. In all these sentences, we have used the second form of the verb or past form of the verb. We use the past tense to talk about actions that happened or that took place in the past. Look at this example. I met him yesterday. We have used the second form of the verb. Meet, met, met. We should write the second form of the verb or past form of the verb when we write sentences in the simple past tense. We discussed it last night. Discussed is the past form of the verb discuss. They went to college last Monday. Went is the past form of the verb, second form of the verb go, as you can see here. We should write went. You called her. Called is the second form of the verb call. He replied to my message. Replied here is the past form of the verb. She won the match. Won is the second form of the verb or past form of the verb win. The correct pronunciation of this word is won, not won. Many students pronounce it as won. It's not won, it's won. It rained heavily last night. Rained is the past form of the verb. When we write the same sentence in the simple present tense, it becomes it rains. It rains. It rained heavily last night means it rained last night. It stopped raining. It's not raining now. I think it's clear to you. This way, we should use the second form of the verb or past form of the verb when we write sentences in the simple past tense. In all these sentences, second form of the verb is used. Moving ahead with the topic, let's find out how negative sentences are formed. Which form of the verb should be used when we write negative sentences in the simple past tense? In the simple present tense, we use the first form of the verb when we make negative sentences. After doesn't and don't, we use the first form of the verb. Here too, in the simple past tense, we use the first form of the verb. Please note the first or the base form of the verb. Base form of the verb: go, write, come, eat, bring, think, play, call, help. In the simple past tense, when we make positive sentences, we use the second form of the verb. But when we make negative sentences, when we write negative sentences in the simple past tense, just like the simple present tense, we use the first form of the verb. This is one of the important aspects you should remember while forming negative sentences in the simple past tense. We use the base form of the verb or the first form of the verb. While forming sentences in the simple past tense, we use the auxiliary didn't. Do you know or do you remember what auxiliaries we use in the simple present tense when we make negative sentences? We use don't and doesn't. Here in the simple past tense, in negative sentences, we use the auxiliary didn't. After writing didn't, we write the first form of the verb, not the second form of the verb. In positive sentences, yes, it's correct if you write the past forms of the verb. But in negative sentences, in the simple past tense, we use the first form of the verb. Now let's try to write these sentences, these examples in the negative. I met him yesterday. This is a positive sentence. We should write I. The auxiliary we should use is didn't. I didn't meet, not met. I didn't meet him yesterday. I didn't meet him yesterday. Here, second form of the verb, past form of the verb. In the negative sentences, we use the first form of the verb, didn't. We can't say I didn't met. After writing the auxiliary didn't, we must write the first form of the verb or the base form of the verb. Many people make this mistake while writing sentences in the simple past tense. They use the second form of the verb or past form of the verb after didn't. If you write the second form of the verb after didn't, it's grammatically incorrect. Let's go to the next example. We discussed it last night. When we write this in the negative, we didn't discuss it last night. We didn't discuss it last night. They went to college last Monday. They didn't go to college last Monday. Please note, they didn't went is wrong. We must use the first form of the verb after didn't. They didn't go to college last Monday. You called her. You didn't call her. He replied to my message. He didn't reply to my message. You shouldn't say he didn't reply to my message. You should say he didn't reply, the first form of the verb, to my message. She won the match. She didn't win the match. You can't say she didn't won the match. That is grammatically incorrect. She didn't win the match is correct. It rained heavily last night. It didn't rain heavily last night. Now you can compare these sentences with the sentences that we learned while talking about the simple present tense. It will give you a clear idea. In the simple present tense, we use the auxiliaries don't and doesn't. It's a bit confusing. Compared to simple present tense, simple past tense is easier because in this tense we use only one auxiliary, that is didn't. We use didn't with all these pronouns I, we, you, they, he, she, it. But in the simple present tense, we use the auxiliary don't with I, we, you and they, and doesn't with he, she, it. Here it's the same. We have to write didn't with all these pronouns. Now let's learn how to frame questions for these sentences. I met him yesterday. First sentence here. I met him yesterday. Did I meet him yesterday? Did I meet him yesterday? When we are to form questions, we have to use the base form of the verb or the first form of the verb, not the past form of the verb. We discussed it last night. Did we discuss it last night? Is the question. They went to college last Monday. Did they go to college last Monday? Did they go to college last Monday is the right way of forming a question to this sentence. You called her. Did you call her? He replied to my message. Did he reply to my message? She won the match. Did she win the match? It rained heavily last night. Did it rain heavily last night? This is how we should form questions using the auxiliary did in the simple past tense. After discussing the simple past tense with all these examples, it has become clear to us that in the simple past tense, when we form sentences, we use the second form of the verb in positive sentences, in negative sentences, and in questions, in interrogative sentences, we use the first form of the verb. Before we wind up, here are some questions for you. It will help you try answering these questions. They will help you understand the topic better. Question number 1. They dashed in that city for 6 years. The verb given is live. Write the correct form of the appropriate form of the verb. All these sentences are in the simple past tense. Question number 2. We dashed them the whole story. Tell. Its right verb form should be written here. We dash them the whole story. Question number 3. He didn't dash my call. Receive is the verb. Question number 4. She dash come to school yesterday. Here you are required to write the right auxiliary. This is a negative sentence. Question number 5. It dash him happy. Make is the verb. You have to write its past form. Question number 6. Did you dash the book? Bring or brought. Bring is the base form of the verb. Brought is the past form of the verb. Next question. What did you dash for breakfast? Eat or ate? Last question here. Question number 8. How did that happen or happened? You have to write the correct form of the verb. That's all for now. I hope you have understood the topic well. Try to form more sentences in the simple past tense. In my next video, I'll talk about one more aspect of the past tense, that is past continuous tense. Thank you for watching. Follow for more.